Changing gears, it's one of the biggest cyclist events in the country, El Tour de Tucson.
3, 2, 1, and the start of Tucson Medical Center, El Tour de Tucson.
What a start. Nearly 10,000 bicyclists came out to ride in the event this year. The 33rd annual event takes riders on 4 different routes along miles of mountainside and Sonoran Desert. 9 on Your Side had team coverage at the Tour downtown. Let's go out first to Jennifer De La Cruz, who has more on the longest rides of the day. Jennifer.
Yeah. I told you were making.
Well, the event started pretty early this morning, but there are still a lot of people out here right now. And I spoke to someone from the tour who says they actually broke some records this year. For the 75-mile and the fun ride, they had more participants than ever before. But it was the big event early this morning that brought out some of the best cyclists in the world.
3, 2, 1, and the start of Tucson Medical Center, El Tour de Tucson.
Thousands of cyclists hitting the road today, traveling all across the city in El Tour de Tucson. The day's biggest event starting at 7 a.m. outside Armory Park. Participants riding 104 miles across a long stretch of roadway.
It is game on out there.
And in just under 4 hours, the first of the pack raced to the finish line.
Here we go. Give them a nice hand.
In first and second, a team from Mexico, finishing less than a second apart. Following close behind, DEMARCHI and Philip Tinsman, finishing 3rd overall and 1st in the tandem division.
We tried to go as hard as we could there at the finish. We crossed the line probably around 36, 37 miles an hour, and they barely got around us.
And in first place for women, U of A student Erica Clevenger.
My first time was the year that it poured and it was awful, and then the second time I did it was last year, and I dropped my chain and I ended up with 2nd place, so finally things sort of came together this year.
But it wasn't just about cycling. Last year, cyclists in El Tour raised more than $8 million for 48 different charities.
One of the coolest things about this event is obviously they're raising money for a great cause, but you're racing it flat out as hard as you can go, and everybody gets the same medal when they cross the line, and there's no prize money.